So about an hour after the initial shooting, there was a report of additional gunfire. Massive police presence moved in. People took off running yet again, ducking behind cars. It turned out the reports of more gunfire were unfounded. There was also a bag that was found near a set of railroad tracks that ended up having to be detonated. That bag, we're told, had nothing to do with the gunman. And Vlad, as of right now, the airport, it looks pretty quiet, and that is because the airspace is shut down. No flights in or out. We're told it may open within the next couple of hours, so if you have a flight to South Florida, especially here in Fort Lauderdale, there may be an update about the airspace being reopened within the next 2 to 3 hours.
David, what more have we learned about the suspect, Esteban Santiago?
Well, you know, look, it gets interesting. So he has a history of being in the military in Alaska. We're told that was his last post. The military says he is no longer associated with them in Alaska. What we're trying to piece together right now is his journey from Alaska to Fort Lauderdale. He apparently made a stopover somewhere. And again, Vlad, a lot of people will find this interesting that you are able to carry a weapon and ammunition onto an aircraft. The TSA does allow that. You have to check the gun. You cannot have ammunition in the gun. Both have to be checked, but it is legal. And I have to say, it is, in 15 years of doing this, I have never had a mass shooting roll out this way, where someone went to a baggage claim, allegedly retrieved their checked weapon, walked into the baggage claim bathroom, allegedly loaded that weapon, and walked out and started shooting. There was one report of an eyewitness that apparently said he was standing near the baggage claim with his wife and his mother-in-law. He saw somebody on the side of him fall, and then people started falling around him. He, his wife, and his mother-in-law dropped to the ground, and the man talks about an eerie, quiet still as the gunman paused to reload and then kept shooting.
Just absolutely horrific. David, and what more can you tell us about the victims? We obviously know that there were 5 people killed, 8 were taken to the hospital. Have there been any updates on their conditions? I know Governor Scott has asked that everybody pray for those that are still injured.
What we know, and it's very little, all of the victims have been transported to Broward Health, which is here in the city of Fort Lauderdale. They were taken to the emergency room. Some of those transported, we're told, were in critical condition. Beyond that, Vlad, we have not been given any information.
David Begnaud reporting for us tonight from Florida. Thank you, David.
My pleasure.